Hi you guys, Josh here with the Athletes Lab. Today on the menu we've got a circuit workout for you. So we'll just call this circuit workout number 1. I'm going to kind of break down the nuts and bolts of each movement. So we'll have 10 exercises total. We'll be doing those for 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, continuous for 30 minutes. So let's go over the equipment we're going to need today. Number 1 is going to be a Bosu ball, or flat, half balance ball of sorts, a tennis ball, or I've got a little trigger point massage ball here that's bouncy enough, some form of stability ball. This one's pretty tiny, it's 55 centimeters, a medicine ball, and a dowel, and a resistance band. This one's fairly light. If you're new to resistance band work, start off with something light and then just gradually work your way up. All right, so I'm going to kind of go through each movement individually, and then we'll go through the circuit one time at that 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So our first exercise is going to be a Bosu Shuffle. Simply just going to place the resistance band around my ankles. One foot's going to start on the Bosu ball, and I want to get into a little bit of a squat position right here. So the idea is we're shuffling back and forth with your feet in the center of the Bosu. Keep your torso, or do your best to keep your torso just straight up and down over the ball. So the only thing hinging here is that side to side lateral movement of your feet. All right, so kind of getting down in the squat, hands out in front, and shifting. All right, so that's Bosu Shuffle. Number 2, if I can get untangled, is going to be a medicine ball with a throw. So sit up with a throw. We're going to take a medicine ball, come on down to your sit-up position, press your lower back into the mat. Ball can go straight out in front, and then let the ball guide you up to the very top. Give it a throw, and in motion that looks a little faster, okay? So come on down, up, 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 up. All right. Next one, since we've got the medicine ball right here, it's going to be a boat pose, Navasana, for you yogis, with a bicycle movement and a medicine ball pass through. So alignment here, keep your chest high. If it helps to look up, you can do that. So the elevation and thoracic extension of your upper body. And then we just start into bicycles with pass through. Okay. Exercise number 4 is going to be our dowel plank on the Bosu with push-ups and alternating knees. All right. Let's find the center line of your dowel or your light bar. Come on into plank position. Right away, fire up your glutes, your hamstrings, roll the shoulders onto your back. And then we'll do a push-up. Tap either side of the bar. Bring knees to chest. Push up. Tap the bar. Knees to chest. So on your dowel taps, don't roll the torso to get that ball going down. This movement should come from the shoulders and your pecs, okay? So just one down. Okay. Next up is going to be Bosu Founders. So just like it says, if you've done any of the foundation training, it's going to be that motion on a Bosu ball. So feet can come hip width apart. And right away, so chest stays tall here, we just hinge from the hip straight back. Okay, we should feel a little bit of sensation in the hamstrings and the glutes. Once you're there, you can take the hands back to find the shoulders opening, and keep that opening of the shoulders as you reach the hands forward. Okay, from here, elbows come together. And then you just start to elevate and lower the shoulders. The elbows. All right, mindful of what's happening in the lower body. So your knees aren't opening up. They're hugging in towards the midline. And that's our Bosu Founders. Alrighty, next up is going to be Bosu or stability ball squats. So just like it sounds, we're going to come on here and find our Bosu ball, or your balance ball. It can be a little bit bigger, this one's tiny, so I'm just going to give it an attempt to get on. And once you've found your position here on your stability ball, or your Bosu ball, just like it sounds, we're going to take the hands out in front. Chest stays upright as we lower the hips. And then we press back up, squeeze the glutes at the top, lower down. And then come on up. Lower down. And then come on up. All right. Next one is going to be our plank on dumbbells with oppositional lifts. So when you're selecting dumbbells, make sure one side of your dumbbells is flat, like the hexagonal dumbbells. We'll come down into our plank. Glutes firm, hamstrings, thighs, shoulders rolled back, lower belly tucked in. And as you lift one arm, the opposite leg lifts. Okay, so it's a dumbbell row, oppositional lift. So you're kind of fighting that rotational stability the whole time. Okay. Next up is going to be our half kneeling around the worlds on the Bosu. It's a medicine ball. One foot comes up. The other knee is here. Your back foot's floating. Chest is nice and tall. And we just take a little bend of the elbows and take the Bosu, your medicine ball all the way around. When I get out of breath, that language just disappears. All right, and then when you switch other side, you're going to go the opposite direction. So next one is going to be our bear crawl with your ball. Get some of that stuff out of the way. You've got a little ball. So you're coming to the kneeling bear position, which is like your quadruped here, so knees down, but knees lift. So think about firming, maybe squeezing the hands in towards each other. There, you get the stability of the shoulders. And then you just take a bounce of the ball, catch. So 6 forward, 6 back. All right. And your last one, so number 10, is going to be your box or your bench step-ups with a reverse lunge. Make sure your dowel's out of the way. And then take a step up onto your box. Knee comes up to 90 degrees. Step down, opposite leg goes back. Chest stays tall, light tap. Come on back up. Knee to 90. Step down. Reverse lunge, you can lift the hands if you like. And then come on back, okay? Other leg, repeat the process. So, we'll get going here. I'll do one round with you guys, just so we have the motion and the movement. I have a handy app here that you can find. It's just simply called Interval Timer. And I've got mine set for a 30-second work and a 15-second rest. So we'll get going here shortly with our first exercise, which is going to be the Bosu Shuffle. All right. So we'll get going here.
3, 2, 1, go. Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
All right, Next up, sit up with our medicine ball throws.
Three, two, one, go. Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
All right. Rest. Next up, we've got our cross through, so boat pose, bicycle pass through.
Three, two, one, go.
Remember, chest stays tall.
Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
Yeehaw. Next one is going to be our dowel planks on the Bosu. Taps with the push-up.
Three, two, one, go.
There you go. All right, so push up, tap, opposite knee, in, push up, tap.
Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
Nice. All right, next one is going to be our Bosu Founders. Feet hip width apart,
Three, two,
hips back,
one, go.
chest tall. Whoa, too tall. Take the hands out, straighten up the legs. And then the elbows just come up and down. Knees hug towards the midline.
Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
Nice. Okay. Next one is going to be plank on your dumbbells with the oppositional lift.
Three, two, one, go. Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
Right. Next up, Bosu stability squats. Or stability ball squats. This time,
Two, one, go.
tiny one just happens to be the Bosu brand.
Halfway there. Three, two, one, rest.
Okay, next up is going to be our half kneeling Bosus around the world. So I'm going to take my left foot first, right knee's on,
Three, two, one, go.
and start going. So think about the hips staying stable. And kind of resisting that.
Halfway there.
lateral movement that wants to happen. Keep pulling the lower belly in.
3, 2, 1, rest.
All right. Other side. If you want to take it up a level, you can do these on a stability ball as well.
Go.
Opposite direction, okay? I think that's the direction to win. Better follow my own rules.
Halfway there.
Coming up is our bear crawl with the ball bounce. So once again, we'll probably go 6 forward, 6 back.
3, 2, 1, go. Halfway there. 2, 1, rest.
Almost lost it. All right, last one is going to be our boxer bench step-ups with the reverse lunge.
3, 2, 1, go.
So we're going left foot first. Doesn't have to be fast.
Halfway there.
Think about the knee staying stable as you lift and as you step back.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Okay, we'll shake that up. Our right foot is next.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Got it. Taparoo.
Halfway there. 3, 2, 1, rest.
All right, so that's one round. A goal for you guys, or a good goal for yourself, is just to do that 30 minutes continuous. Sometimes this will be paired after a strength training session,
1,
or bike workout, or just all on its own, okay? Keep up the great work, and we'll see you next time on the Athletes Lab. Oh, and P.S. Make sure you guys cool down for like 5 or 10 minutes, okay? Either in LT1 or Z1, whatever training zones you're following, or take your dog for a walk. All right, till next time.